Hello! We have come to Poplars, somewhere I come all the time. You can hire the arena here, you can hire the farm ride and cross country, you can carriage drive. Hello Estrid, you okay? Yes? Oh, that is a big sigh. So Estrid and I are in our heads, well in my head, Estrid has no idea, training for our first FEI 1-star 100 kilometre race. Not only will it be our first 1-star and our first FEI, it will also be our first ever mass start and race. So she was injured a few, I don't even know how many weeks back now, at the start of June? No, end of May. Mid-May. Estrid was injured in the field at sometime in May, and was due to do her first FEI race in June, I think. Yeah, must have been. What was it, end of May? I have no idea. Excuse me, madam. Thank you. And we didn't make it because she had her field injury. Then I was away for a month with work, and I mean it was pretty good timing because she needed to recover. But it only gave us 6 weeks to go from the time that she'd had off, so she had about 5-6 weeks off, and then it gave us 6 weeks to then restart our training and try and aim for the next 1-star and the only FEI ride left in the UK this year. So it's going quite well so far, fingers crossed. She doesn't seem to have had any issues. Is that a horsefly? Let me get it. Oh, I didn't squidge it, Estrid. It flew away. So far so good. I'm not going to decide whether we actually enter the 1-star until, oh, sneaky horsefly, until it's a little bit closer to the closing date of entries. Yes, I got it that time. Which is sometime in August. So this is going to be our first slightly longer time training session. And we'll end up hopefully, gosh, the horseflies are bad today, with a little bit of speedier work towards the end. So there's a really nice bridleway from Poplars that I can go to from here, go and do the bridleway, and then do some laps on the farm ride. Let's get some fly spray out. Excuse me, we're going to fly spray. You're not the biggest fan of fly spray, are you? You're alright, look, it's going to stop all these flies get you. So don't be so silly. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Now, for an FEI 1-star, I actually need to check this. I need to be weighed and weighted. So for endurance FEI, there is a minimum weight. Now I know definitely for championships it's 75 kilos. But I think for 1 and 2-star it might be 70. I need to check. And it might be 70 for all of them, but 75 to qualify for a championship. I need to look at the rules. But anyway, I wanted to weigh myself. So I am 5'2", and I usually weigh about 58 kilos. So the weigh-ins for FEI Endurance are with your saddle and your breastplate, I think you can have as well, but not the bridle. So anything that the horse would be wearing that's not on the head, I guess. So I just want to see what I am with my saddle to see how much. Oh, we're just over 70. Yes. I think 71. Perfect, because I don't want to be much heavier than the weight. And when I was doing championships with Tizzy, I tried really hard to bulk up and muscle up in the gym, so we weren't carrying as much dead weight. But I think I had an injury the year I did the World Equestrian Games, which meant I didn't have as much muscle mass and had to carry an extra 5 kilos of lead underneath my saddle flaps, and that's the kind of thing I want to avoid. So perfect. We are quite close to the wire, which does mean that we'll probably get spot checked, weighed when we're out on course and stuff. Well, not out on course, but when we come into vet gates and things, which is fine, I don't mind that. And actually, once everything is a bit sweaty, then we'll probably weigh a little bit more anyway, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, that's good, I don't need any lead. Excellent, right, let's pack up, shall we? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, hey. You're being very good today, aren't you? Super chilled. I need to do your bridle path again. You've got a mohawk, Estrid. Right, seeing as we're going out on a hack first and then doing some laps, Estrid, I best put some high vis on. What is going on here? There we go. I do try and go somewhere different for our longer rides, but every week to get her out and about and, you know, going to different places, because she's a bit stressy about new situations and things that you wouldn't know now. She's pretty chilled, but I've got lots on this weekend, and it was just easier and quicker to come somewhere close and not take up as much time travelling or going somewhere different. So yeah, sometimes life just gets in the way of your hobbies, doesn't it? Yeah? Shall we get up and go? Retreat before we go. Look how pretty it is here. All the flowers. Good girl. It's just fancy. Just goes to show how little rain we've had, Estrid. This never dries up. Aren't we lucky, Estrid? That's what you want to get. Nice and steady, please. Thank you. Good girl. It's a bit overgrown, isn't it? We just need to ride it more, don't we? Come on then, let's go. You can trot. Well done. Well done, Estrid. I love that we just passed a bin lorry, Estrid, putting rubbish bins like into the back of it, and you were fine. And then you see a plant that looks a bit fluffy and you spook at it. Ages since we've been this way, hasn't it, Estrid? I think it could go that way. Wait. She's like, I want to go. Almost back to do some laps. Your favourite part. So one of the things that was like a huge advantage with me and Tizzy, because she wasn't naturally super fast or naturally like a quick presenter in a vet gate, but what she could do was keep a good even pace, and she could really like keep her balance and trot downhill where other horses would struggle, and she barely ever slipped. And we trained that because I grew up in the hills. I would have been walking for days if I'd always had to walk downhill. So Estrid this year, I've been riding Estrid for 4 years now, and this year she has graduated to being balanced enough to trot downhill, and I really like tuck my pelvis under and get them to really sit down and back and go nice and steady and slowly. Like, it's not something I would do all the time, but it is such a good tool to have in the locker when you're racing, because you can keep a nice even pace downhill, go a little bit slower on the uphills because you've got that extra time, and conserve a bit of energy. We're trotting uphill for the first one, please. Good girl. Really good. Steady, you're going to trot this. This is a tough uphill, and you're going to get good at trotting. Power up. Yes, Estrid, well done. Keep it steady. Good girl, keep it steady. Oh, I'm so proud of you. That was the best you've done, and now you're not blowing at the top, see? Right, let's not spook at the bales. I don't know how many times we've been training here the last few weeks and they've been here. You spook at every time. Good girl, steady. Good girl, now you can go. Well done. It's a flag down, you're all right. Estrid. Steady. Ooh. You're either going to have to slow down or do a flying change. Thank you. Flying change it is. You're getting good at them. Good. Steady for the talk. Well done. Want a drink? Good girl. No, we're going out. You love the water now, don't you? Come on then. Almost there. Oh no, the flies have been awful today, haven't they? Now, I bought myself a new heart rate monitor after Windsor as like a little well done. We made it to our 80k and qualified for FEI. Now this is from Horsepal. I think actually the owner is also an endurance rider. He's Irish, I believe. So I did have a belt heart rate monitor before, but it had a sensor and then you had a watch. And sometimes the watch went walkies in vet gates because it either fell off or someone had put it around the wrist or whatever. But this has the actual monitor on the sensor, so everyone will be able to just take a quick glance and tell what the heart rate is without hopefully too many arguments. I bought this one from Equiverse Pro, the same company that I won that Burioni saddle pad from. I'd actually bought this from them and then followed them on Facebook, and that's why I'd entered that competition. So I'm going to see how it works. I think we go this way. Might have to undo it a bit, Estrid, Because oh no, you're not the speltest pony in the world at the moment, are you? So the horsepower goes there, we click this in, and then press play. Obviously the flies are really annoying you here because it was 60 something and then you got agitated. Right, I'm going to wash her down and we'll just keep that on and see. You're like, oh god, here we go. You hate it. You hate it. Good girl. And because you can just see as you go rather than having to actually like look at a watch or anything, it's interesting to see how her heart rate reacts to the water. It's like it's the worst. Come here. It's the worst, isn't it? Can't believe after all your hard work that I would still get you wet at the end. It'd be all witchy. What you're looking at is put your heart rate up to 88. This is the problem we have in vet gates. Like I can get her heart rate down to like low 50s, high 40s, which is pretty good for her. That's like normally her starting heart rate because she's pumped. And then she sees something and it goes up to 94. That was your own fault. It drops quite quick though, like 94 and now it's 60. 94 to 60 in the space of 4 minutes. Like that's the difference between being vetted out and passing. Now it's 58 again and steady. And it's been 5 minutes. Oh, I really like it. It's really good. Like I like that anyone who's crewing her can do what they're doing but also keep glancing at the heart rate. And I think this would have really helped at Windsor because we could have seen that although we were pouring too much water on her and she was getting cold, that her heart rate would have been going up and we would have maybe noticed and stopped sooner. Who knows? Because I have been using the handheld heart rate. So this is really good, isn't it? Well worth the money. Ready to go home, Estrid. Let's have a little look at our stats, shall we? Will you be careful with your nose? You're being very rude. We did 18 kilometres at 11.8 kilometres an hour, 2.9 kilometres of walk, 10.3 kilometres of trot and 4.5 or more kilometres of canter. Nice. Good. She's feeling really good, so fingers crossed we can aim for that 1 star, but only time will tell. So it'll either be nothing, a 40k for fun, an 80k but hopefully race ride, so we still get to do our first race. Good girl. Hi.
Alright, just to let you know, we're just putting a gazebo up, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Don't want to frighten him.
No problem. You're used to gazebos now, aren't you? Yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so hopefully we get to go to that first 1 star. If not, the next best thing would be doing our first actual race ride of 80k, a national. Next best thing would be like a 48k or something, so we at least get to practice a vet gate. Or we might not make it at all, but I've got everything crossed that we actually get to do the 1 star because that would be incredible. Good girl.
Okay, come by, love.
Yeah, of course.